In addition to being able to map something like dry bulb temperature, you can also do things with the wind speed, for example. The wind speed you'll find is in meters per second, and so once again you'll have to use a conversion if you want to use something that we're familiar with, which is miles per hour. So in the particular case of that, if you're looking at them in 3D, there seems to be a little bit of a problem with the Celsius to Fahrenheit converter as far as where it positions the graph. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that. So I'm disconnecting that thing from it. And instead I'm going to connect up the meters per second to miles per hour conversion for wind speed and put that into the input data. One of the things that I did is I disconnected the conditional statement for temperature, okay, because the conditional statement for temperature is not going to apply in relation to wind speed. So the meters per second to miles per hour is also under extras, okay, and you'll find it located somewhere around here. Let me see, I just picked it up. There's cubic feet, right there. Ladybug, meters per second squared, or meters per second to cubic feet. Actually, that's cubic feet. We want it to miles per hour. Okay. So you can use that converter to get that graph, and this kind of gives you a picture of what the wind speeds are like at different times of the year. It looks to me, when I'm looking at our particular area for climate zone 10, that the windiest times of the year are going to be sometime in June, February, March, a little bit into April, and then there's some in December. There is winds in November. You see this set of winds right here? That set of winds is more than likely the Santa Ana winds, which are predominant in that time of the year. Okay, so this is another graph that can be useful in trying to, again, analyze the conditions in a particular site. You get an idea of what the maximum wind speed compared to the average wind speed is, okay, and how many different time periods there are of those the more extreme speeds compared to the everyday ones. All right. Once again, this is set up on a day-to-day basis throughout the time period. So that's one of the other factors. Another one that I want you guys to be aware of, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this one, is relative humidity. So you can grab relative humidity and bring it into the input. Again, no conditional statement has been applied to relative humidity. And you get an idea of what the humidity levels are like at different times of the year. So when you see it get to this red, more than likely in climate zone 10, that means that it's raining. So this pretty much is telling you that the rainiest months of the year are occurring at these time periods. Okay? So go ahead and run through those graphs using the conversions. And what I want you to do is I want you to output each of these different 3D charts so that you can use them in your presentation for Design 4. Okay?